Today's video is going to be a much shorter one. I was setting up Maya 2024 to work on some stuff. Realized that there's not a lot of good resources as far as installing third-party packages for Python inside of Maya. So I wanted to make a quick video on how to do that, specifically with OpenAI. First, you want to navigate over to the programs file Autodesk Maya 2024 bin directory. This is on Windows. I'll show on the screen for Mac and Linux. Once you're here, you want to get access to the Maya.py.exe or Maya.py for the others, and simply do a -m pip install, and then you can put whatever Python packages like you normally would with pip install. Cool. So that completed. We can test to see what other things we have in here with a pip freeze. Most of these come with Maya already. However, I've added a few in here like LangChain, OpenAI as we just did, OpenCV, Pillow, Polars, Spy, PyZbar for QR codes, and Rough. So the next thing we need to do is set up the Maya.env file, which is a file for your version of Maya that handles environment variables, or just variables you want to set up without having to type it out every single time you open up Maya. So for example, we have this example var that will just say it's equal to secrets, and then our OpenAI key, which we generated on the OpenAI website. You have to make sure you have an account and get that set up, and save this Maya.env file in your Documents, Maya 2024, and folder as Maya.env. So let's run Maya. Okay, so with Maya loaded up, nothing on the in the scene. Let me show you those environment variables. So we just need to access them the same way we access any dictionary, except we go through the environ, os.environ, and I'll do get example var. And we can see that it says secrets. That's what we set it to. So, and the same thing can be said for our API key. The nice thing is we can write our code in such a way where we don't have the key explicitly within the script itself. We can just set the key to that Maya.env, and it's always accessible through any script that we write without having to store something, that needs to be protected. Next thing we do is, we installed OpenAI. So let's make sure that that works. No errors. Looks like it works. Does OpenAI have a version? Yep. Cool. So OpenAI is in here. So now we need to set the API key, and we will set it to this. And now we need a prompt. This can be whatever you want it to be. I mean, you've probably used ChatGPT at this point in time. Write a Python script in Maya that generates dall-e sphere located at 1, 2, 3. So here is the actual call to OpenAI. OpenAI.completion.create. There are other types of alternatives here. There's chat completion. There's, I believe they call it Whisper for transcoding. And we will set the model to ChatGPT or Text DaVinci 003. We will set the prompt to the prompt we just typed. And I'll set max tokens. This is way more than it needs. And let's run that. All right, cool. It has finished. So if we take a look at response, we get a bunch of metadata, but the important one is this choices text result. Yeah, we can see the total tokens was 82. I set it to 2000. Yeah. So response.choices, the first one, text. Cool. So we have to clean up the comments out and run it. Ta-da! Sphere located at 1, 2, 3. Now the results won't always be accurate, and they definitely will error out. In fact, the first attempt I made at this had errored out. So you just have to kind of do trial and error. This is still a developing technology, so it's definitely not perfect. All right, well, if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe. Hopefully this can help out a lot of teams and bring some benefit and some of your artists out there, and maybe even some companies. Check out all my other videos about building a 3D career. So check it out. Have a good one.